Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best of the rest on our beginner poles, right? So we did talk about the bottom rods, the float poles, the lure poles, right? But there are some other categories and some other scenarios where you may want other poles. And right here, one of the things you're going to see, there's a lot of different types of rods, and I didn't make a one for each list, and there's a few reasons for that. Like, for example, telescopic rods, you really don't want to be using them, when you can get around to it. Feeder rods are very similar to bottom rods. One that you will see too as well is casting rods. I have a tendency to always use the spinning rods instead of the ones that you see on the lure pole. The uh, not the bait casters, the normal just spinning ones. They cast farther. It seems like I have better luck with them. Now, these can be good for topwater and carp rods. We didn't really talk about, and the reason being for the carp rods is you really don't need them that much. You can use bottom rods in a lot of the same scenarios to catch the same fish. And so outside of like certain scenarios where you have to use a carp rod or boilies, you don't really use them that often. Also, with saltwater still coming out, I am not going to include them right now. Maybe I'll do a video on them, what I would recommend for the saltwater poles as of right now, but that would be a very temporary guide. And spot rods, there's only one. So let's go over the best of the rest, guys. So I mentioned that you probably aren't going to need cart pulls that often, so don't spend a whole lot of investment in them. But if you're going to, the Deep Horizon, obviously, with this set here, is the way to go, right? Like if you're going to have them, you might as well have the good ones and be able to fish everywhere. And spot two, this is one that I feel like for new people, this is going to help them. And I want to stress this one a little bit. The value spin. This is like the first setup that you can get that's relatively balanced, and you will use it a little bit. So that is a another one that should be on here. And also for the spot rod, there's really only one option, and make sure you're using the green and brown extra large spot, okay, on your spot rod. You're really not a lot of the stuff outside of that matters. But this is the setup I use for spotting. For those of you getting into it, I would highly recommend this setup. Now, another poll that is very situational and kind of why I made the list is the river spear, right? This is the normal way that I would recommend using it, but I have a second way to use it. And this pole is very good in some circumstances where you want to throw light stuff, but you may get good big fish, or when there's not a pole right at that range that can do that. As you guys know, the Thora has a trouble throwing lighter stuff, and if you build this exactly like a Thora but replace the pole with the river spear, you can still use the reel and stuff like you normally would. You're not working the pole very hard, but you can throw some pretty light lures with it. I use this particularly at Falcon Lake a lot. Um, so very situational pole, but it does have its uses, guys. Obviously, I know a lot of people are going to have different opinions, so down below, let me know what you guys think of maybe the best of the rest poles, because I almost put the Basscaster on here because the Basscaster, for its level and what you get, is as solid as well. And I'm sure there might be some other ones that you guys might find as well. So definitely interested to hear what you guys say down below. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you folks next time. Have a good one.